At 55%, I was impressed with this guy. So I can only imagine what this guy is looking like at 100%, right? This guy is a goat. Okay, so we actually get him turn 1. And since we're going against a DB Saga category enemy, we could pop the active skill now. Of course, we're not. I'm very interested in seeing what this guy is looking like at 100% because I don't watch private servers or anything like that. So everything's brand new to me. I still have the googly eyes. But his attack stats get insane. Now, they do compensate for one thing. Really major attack stat, good crit, but no additionals. That is the only drawback with this Tao. Good defense, good offense. Well, good offense in the fact that he just hits so fucking hard, right? Even though it's one attack, he does have a counter. And on top of that, I mean, his defenses are just so good. Now, of course, he does have a stipulation. You do have to bring one of his category members on the team. So I bring Hit. Now, for Hit, you also know he has an active entrance condition. And you need 2 tournament participant category members. And we also fulfilled that as well. So, I mean, General Tao, you can definitely make this team work, yeah. With his major attack sets. Now, that would have been a good super. But, I mean, you could already see right there just from turn 1. I mean, we only collected 3 orbs, Rainbow Key Sphere orbs. But, I mean, he could get higher, right? I don't know what their philosophy is too much when it comes to these units. But, you know, this is one of those units where it's not surprising. I've actually expected them to drop this guy and him be good, but it's just such a major difference. Think of Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta compared to this Tao. It's not even fair, right? Like, why would you treat Super Saiyan 3 Daima Vegeta so horribly and Tao so good, right? And I think it's because of the lead up to the celebration we're going to get. I think Daima's coming next. So they knew, like, dropping Super Saiyan 3 Vegeta for the hype, they could, you know, be sparing with him. I mean, he's solid and he's good, right? He could work. But now I'm just seeing it all. Like, Tao is just heads and shoulders, just overall a better unit in every aspect, right? I guess he's not supporting defense like Vegeta can, but who really cares about that, right? It's not. He more than makes up for it, right? With the abilities he has. Okay, there is one more issue. Now, if you look at our HP bar, it's not the best, right? It's not the greatest. By the way, he is going to stun, so we're going to get to see this again. So last turn, he stunned for free, and he's going to stun for free again this turn. So we don't have to worry for the first 2 turns. That is a very powerful mechanic as well. This is what I'm saying. Mercenary Tao is just a fucking goat. Compared to Vegeta Scouter for the first turn, this is infinitely better. Right? I mean, there are stages where you probably can't stun the enemy, but I mean, the stages you can, it'll impact the fight so dramatically. Because the characters you need, like, to worry about immediately, like if they need to stack or if they got conditions like they have to build up or something like that, it'll be much easier for them to survive, right, with Mercenary Tao around. Not on top of that, like I said, he's going to be walking around here with 80% damage reduction. Now, I opted not to bring Path to Power Kid Goku this one time in this video because we did that in the 55% video. And I don't want to bring the same units, right? I want to keep this casual and fresh. But, I mean, with Path to Power Kid Goku and that extra damage reduction, he's a problem, bro. General Tao is a threat. So, I know a lot of people, I've made videos before this video talking about how to skip. Just don't throw any stones into this guy's banner. I think you would regret it. And I don't think he's worth it. Even though he's probably the best TR in the game. I know it sounds crazy. right? General Blue is probably the best banner unit as well, but it's bait. I mean, it's so obviously bait. The fact that they dropped the Tao, that's just better than everybody, yeah. And then they're gonna easy A Captain Ginyu. Like, come on. Yeah, chat, we know. We know. We know. Now, Chi-Chi doesn't get a lot of recognition, but she's also a really good banner unit. Let's pop this. Now, I must say, that is one spectacular. Whoever actually did the Japanese voice acting for that, top tier, top notch. Animation, top tier, top notch. Very beautiful active. Oh, and we get the counter. Yeah, Tao, bro. He's a beast. He's a beast. If only he had one of the... Just if they would have thrown, even if the additional, it was guaranteed not to be a super. If they just gave him an additional so you could proc the hit of potential more. Oh my god, that would be such a blessing. Or maybe they gave him like a medium chance. This is actually one of those characters where it's like, okay, depending on how many additionals they gave them, I wouldn't mind certain things. Like, let's say they gave this guy 2 additionals in his kit. You know, I wouldn't mind them dropping the race to 30%, you know, for each additional being a super because he's hitting so fucking hard, right? Now, if they gave you 1 additional, I wouldn't mind, you know, 50%, right? And a guaranteed additional with a 50% chance of that being a super, that would have elevated this guy up a little bit more. I'm not going to lie about that. Even if he just had 1 additional with a 50% chance, he would probably be almost a perfect unit. I'm glad they didn't give this guy stacking, right? If they gave this guy stacking, this guy would never... It would be a long time before he ever dropped off the face of the earth. I'll say it like that. Man, I tell you, these cut-ins and these animations will catch you off guard. I'm always never expecting them. All right, now let's get into it. Yeah, we could just throw Tao's ass in slot 1 and hit. Now that he's transformed, he's gonna be a beast. I think this team can work, even though we have a low HP. It definitely could work, right? I see the potential in the team. I think that's the one thing they can improve with, right? They are giving us Dragon Ball releases this year, though. That's one thing I can say. I mean, it is almost 6 months into the year, and they gave us quite a few. Like, if you think about it, 2024 DB Saga, not a thing. 2023 DB Saga, not a thing, right? So, I mean, hey, they're giving us stuff for DB, right? We've got a couple of Easy A's from DB, banner units from DB. We got a couple of Dokkanfest from DB. Now we really just need a premium LR for DB because we got a free-to-play LR Demon King Piccolo. So for anniversary, so we just need a little bit more from DB this year, which I think they're gonna do actually. They're surprisingly dropping DB this year, so hopefully they continue the hype train because DB is actually something I've actually been getting back into. I mean, it's been probably a couple of weeks since I actually watched the last DB episode, but I'm probably gonna watch, you know, a couple of DB episodes sometime in the future. Yeah, in my future, 100%. But yeah, this is definitely a team that's gonna work. I think Tao is an amazing unit. I mean, I know a lot of people are, you know, obsessed with summoning. It's hard, I know, But bro, Daima is right around the corner. I promise. Dude, if I'm wrong for it being Daima, like, dude, first of all, I'd be shocked, but I mean, it all depends on what's hype to you, right? Now, if you want General Tao so bad, summon. I mean, who am I, right? But as a casual player, I am going to continue to say skip. So we're getting this counter every time, huh? Yeah, Tao. Bro, I can't believe they gave him this. Now, of course, it doesn't hit hard because he actually gets all his offense on super. Like, majority of his, like, offense comes when he supers, right? And you get more offense when collecting a Rainbow Key Sphere, and you can't collect Rainbow Key Spheres and pop the active, right? So, of course, this active skill might not hit as hard as you would think. That, like, somebody's active skill that'll hit hard is, like, somebody, like, Hits, right? Hit is a stacking character from base form even into his transform kit. So, you know, you get to turn 12 and you pop Hits active. It's going to hit hard, right? But Tao, him just having base kits, it's not... His active is never going to reach, like, a crazy number, right? But his counters can. His attack stats can. His supers. Woo! They're going to be looking good. So we're actually going to... What we're going to do is, since we're, like, he's on his last legs. I mean, we're not going to finish him this turn, but he's surely about to be down for the count. What we'll do is we'll finish this thing off, and then we'll head into one more event. I mean, yeah, running General Tao is just so fun. I mean... It's crazy because I actually got him off ticket, so it sort of feels weird for me saying not to summon, and somehow I have the character. But this is just a Dokkan W. I'm gonna just say that. Okay, new ultimate red zone. Let's head into it. It doesn't seem as if this is going to be crazy, so I think this is going to be enough. For what we need to see at 100%. Okay, so of course we have the major stun, and that is so huge. We're actually going to be able to see this in effect here. So hit, we could just comfortably put him in slot 1 again. Yeah, this is a nice combo. I like running Tao. You feel very safe. Now back to what I was saying earlier though, before we finished off that last event. The thing with General Tao is, I know it might be weird for me to have him and other people to have him, but I mean, I promise you, a lot of people probably got lucky with those 28 free tickets that they dished out, right? And I was one of those people, understandably though. Do not spend any stones on his bench. Yes, is he probably the best T-War in the game? Yes. Do you summon for him? No. I'm going to repeat it for the last time. Don't summon on him. He looks very good. He's probably going to be a lot of fun. Well, he's definitely a lot of fun. I'm using him. But hold off. Just hold off. Finish her off. All right, there we go, Chi-Chi. So what are we looking forward to? So it looks as if these guys are, you know, just the regular mob boss HP guys, right? It doesn't look like this is going to give us too much of a challenge. We could just put Goku in slot 1 since there's no attacks in the first slot. Hopefully K Goku gives us an additional super. He definitely can. And Frieza, if he gives us like a couple of supers, we definitely can get this done in this turn. His team has potential. That's what I'm recognizing. Like, him as a character, we know he's solidified, but his team, I think, not only is he a hitter, I think it's good enough, right? Even though the HP stat isn't looking the brightest. Me, I'm comfortable around 680,000, right? I'd say that's like the benchmark. He's not far away from it, but like 680,000 should be like the bare minimum, right? Anything below 680,000 is like, all right, danger, treacherous waters. Because, you know, some teams, we're roaming around here with 800,000 just regularly, right? Thinking about the 10th anniversary teams, and the setups, it could just get ludicrous with the HP now, right? So, I mean, there's people who like made crazy teams with like millions of HP at this point, right? So that is just the only concern I have for this unit, right? It seems as if you don't have too many copies. Well, it's not even that, because at 100%, he's only has 16,000 HP. Like, it's not a lot, right? We need characters with 20,000 HP, 18,000, 19,000. Come on, give it to us, Dokkan. Let's pop this. Yeah, every time I look at that Tao active skill animation, it's love, bro. It's so good. Now he's gonna hit pretty hard this turn, right? We collected a decent amount of orbs too. Oh yeah, let's see what Tao gives us. Okay, a dodge, very random dodge. Oh, and then he dodges us. Oh, great. Okay, so that is one thing he can do. This guy can dodge. I forget, but you can't dodge this. Yeah, eat this. How much does this do? Yeah, 30 million. Yeah, this Tao is stamped. He's so stamped. He's such a he's stamped. It just, if the additionals, if only he had additionals. That's the one thing I don't like about him, and I don't like the HPMO. Other than that, he seems like a pretty good TUR, a pretty fun TUR. Everyone's gonna love this guy. I mean, even if he's not a hype unit, like if you have the character, you're gonna enjoy using him, right? Because you're gonna win, right? You're gonna be able to go into events and beat them all, right? I still can't believe how many videos I have to do, chat. Like, I am so cooked. Like, there's so much content that they drop that it's ridiculous. I probably can realistically get this done in 2 to 3 days, right? All the content that they drop. But I've already hit like a couple of landmarks. I'm already planning on saving like the huge red zone fights for tomorrow. I've already did Dokkan Battlefield. I'm in the works of making the other video. Going against the Ultimate Red Zone, the new one. And I've dropped a video talking about why you should skip this campaign, right? Or don't summon on him. And of course I did the 55% showcase. I did the 24-hour Dokkan. I dropped like five or six videos, like, then like the last 30 hours, right? And I'm making another one, god damn it. The YouTube brain does not stop. Okay. Yeah, we could put Gigoku in slot 1. He should be good defensively at this point. We don't have to worry, right? We shouldn't have to. Yeah, he's not guarding at this point. He's still not guarding. But we're gonna be good. We're gonna be good. Seems as if this is not something that's gonna cause us too much difficulty or give us too many problems. I think a lot of people are gonna be able to skate by and get away with this at this point. Yeah. I'm loving it, bro. I can't lie, bro. General Tao, he feels like a premium. He feels like a godly unit. I know why they made him busted, and it's because they want you to summon. This is like, it's strange because the characters that are very strong, they're very strong. Like, let's think of a strong TUR, like objectively. Who's a very just strong TUR right now? Okay, there's a couple that comes to mind. Glorio is one. Another one is like EZA Tech Cell. Another one is like STR Dokkanfest Cell. Int Hit. Like, there's premium Dokkanfest that they drop, and it's like, okay, they're making it a point to make them good, right? Because they're like mainline good units. But Tao, he is less hyped than all of those characters, but yet he's probably better than all of those characters. Now, the only reason why I say Hit is a possible still #1 is because he's good in Festival of Battles, right? If we weren't including Festival of Battles, Tao was stomping Hit every time, right? Because he's just gonna his survivability is just top notch, right? Hit, he still needs to rely on dodge. There are dodge canceling events, the Blue Goku event. We're gonna go into that event, like I said, tomorrow. We're gonna do like the hard red zone content tomorrow. So we're gonna take, well, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna do it today. I'll probably wait till tomorrow. I'll see what I'll do. I don't know. Yeah, it's not as if like this hit is a bad unit. He's still really fun, really cool, crispy animations and stuff like that. Oh, you know what? As a matter of fact, let's pop this animation as well. Because we popped the other one, so we should pop this one as well. Alright, we're pretty much in the final stretch of this event. Let's get a good look at this 100% Tao one more time. I did collect a minimum amount of rainbow orbs, right? I do want to see him, you know, with like a base kit, right? No extra offenses. How does he look? Defensively, we know he's going to be fine, right? Yeah, that's still a very good attack stat for him to just... Yeah, I mean... He's going to always have just like a very good chance to crit, damage reduction, like... counter, like he's good, stunning, like he's got things, active skill. This guy's good. He's a 10 out of 10 to be honest. And he doesn't even have big bad bosses. Like he doesn't even need it, right? He really doesn't even need it. Now we just need like a part 2 fucking TN or something. That's who we need. We need a part 2 TN, or if not TN, who would I want it to be? Because I would want it to be DB Saga related. Probably World Tournament related as well. Even, dude, I would go for like a... Nah, we got an LR Master Roshi. Even though he's free to play. Or maybe Crane. Yeah, maybe the Crane Hermit. Nah, but that's too obsolete. They wouldn't do that. What would be a good part 2 LR, guys? Because we could say, oh, General Blue, right? But he's the banner unit. Damn, I'm sort of stumped. I don't even know who would be a good part 2 LR. It's going to be a shock. I have no idea or no hints of what we can get or what we can expect. I guess if I just, like I said, I had to throw my best shot out there. Like a TN. I mean, a Yamcha maybe. Like a Yamcha or TN or Krillin. LR Krillin is coming. Yeah, yep. If they drop LR Krillin, people are going to drop the bag. But I do love y'all. This has been fun. I think he's a 10 out of 10 unit.